All For One received a small little buff recently, so I figured I'd check him out. And I also figured why not make a build with him as well. Now then, just like with the Toga build I made recently, I aim to make this build kind of lore accurate. So I'm using his Cyberpunk Heat costume, and I'm using both of Shigaraki's tunings. Revenge Strike, which increases my attack power whenever I get guard broken, and then Embrittlement, whenever I melee somebody, it applies a debuff to them, a defense debuff, so they'll take more damage. All For One is Shigaraki's mentor, but he's also using him to further his goals, so I figured why not replicate that as well as Ultra Rumble, and have him kind of use Shigaraki's tunings to once again try to get a win with them. Now then, on top of these two tunings, I have other ones giving me some extra HP, making my alpha a little bit stronger, giving my alpha a better reload, my beta a better reload, and even giving my special action a better reload as well. Now then, the small buff he received was to his beta. They increased its reload speed, so now if you use a single beta at level 9, it's going to have a 3.5 second reload speed, making you get that beta back quicker. At level 1, it's going to be 5.5 seconds. This only applies to using one beta. If you use both your betas, it's the exact same reload speed as before. Now that I'm not going to lie, I'm not too sure how useful these two tunings will be for AFO, but the best way to find out is to play some matches. So let's get into it. That is a decent chunk of people landing kind on my teammates. My teammates picked UA High School. I'm a little bit more downtown because there's some decent loot down here. And the name of the game anyways, someone's by me. Are we gonna have an issue or are you leaving? I think she is genuinely leaving. Okay, the name of the game is just trying to max out my beta as quickly as I can and make it as useful as I can quickly. And then, once more, just try to max out that, or not max out, but get some levels to the gamma as well. Get some increased range, so it looks like we might just get lucky with purple cards here to do that for me. And then try to max out the alpha so it's not hitting for too low damage. You know what'd be really great is if the final zone or A zone that's pretty small ends up in a building like that one while I'm on this character, because that would just be, what's up homie? That would just be pretty fun to mess around with. If we can get the guard break on that deku. Also get the hard knockdown, I guess, from his alpha. I forget AFO alpha does trigger a decent chunk of knockback. Looking at the map, my Denki has someone, my Denki's just fighting by himself over there, okay? I was also fighting by myself, so I can't be too mad about that. But I will try to, he's getting group healed. I will try to, if at all possible, work my way in Denki's direction and try to see if I can back him up. I think I saw someone else nearby. And that was also a Dabi that he downed, so he got res. We can pull in him. He kind of gets knocked out of my grab, which really... Well, that sucks. I wanted to get that hit. I'm hoping that he just flies away, right? Ooh, you gotta keep rolling. Ultra Instinct style. He's getting chased down by too many people. He's dead. He's dead. Yeah, he's just getting chased down by too many people. He's gonna get his quirk taken. There's not much we can do to stop that. And also, which is... Cementos, I guess? The AFO, because he took the quirk, he doesn't have... What is it? He doesn't have health, right? He is trying to use it to run. We should get the down on him. However, he will be getting res by Cementos here in a sec. I'm just gonna stay relatively close. I mean, if Cementos... I was gonna say, if Cementos doesn't do it, we can just thirst him. But because he has my Denki ability, there he goes, yeah. Him having my Denki ability really is not good for me. Mirio's getting some good guard breaks over there. That's nice for him. I'm gonna see if I can just figure out, kinda, more or less. He started his first. Yeah, I should have let mine go and just went for the knockback instead because he started his like a second before me. You know, the idea was to come here and help Denki, but I can't help but feel like we've... I'm getting pulled there again. Ooh, maybe not. I can't help but feel like we've overstayed our welcome. I'm going to ping my location because Mirio can teleport to me and live. Possibly, or just permeate, whatever he has to do. And we can maybe get this group hill off. Again, we came here to back up Denki, but he's already dead, so... I guess we're not, like, overly obligated to stay. You can see if I can get the hard knockdown first things first with this move. There's also just another... Oh, that would be the AFO with my Denki ability, right? Which kind of sucks. I'm going to go for this pull. See if we get lucky. Did get lucky, but Yo Chaco floating me around the corner really sucks. Hit her out of her beta, which is nice, but her damage output is just quite high, right? We're going to pop this. Maybe go here. We do apply Embrittlement, so our alpha's now doing some good damage. She's got to catch her wake up out of the beta. She has no more movement. Just a matter of landing the alphas, which we can land. Kaminari, not my teammate Kaminari. I'm going to let you handle my light work. You can confirm that for me. You know, I would have loved to have access to the Assault Chaco quirk because she was kind of messing me up, but it's fine, it's fine. I'd rather live. Mirio does have a res card now, which is huge. And we also got this guy over there. Is that Denki? Still nearby. While I'm here, I'm going to just grab this backpack, but we are very low on healing. I'm also maybe hearing somebody? They're above. They're walking on that structure, right? His pull might work on them. Nah, No luck. Okay, Mirio, I think he's thrusting himself into a new fight with Assault Endeavor. Just a lot of, I want to say AoE characters. He doesn't get a double guard break. I did that way too late. It's alright, though. We'll capitalize off of some damage. Just gonna chuck that my way. Now we're fine. We can try to catch Kiri's Wake Up, because I just want to get a quirk of some form online. Even if he's not, like, too high level, it could just bail me out at some point. So, I'll take the down on him. The hard part now is honestly gonna be getting... Don't hit me from above. I wouldn't mind getting your ability too, though. That might spread apart and reach me, right? We can try to catch him because he should want to run away. Nah. Wait, he was still... I swear I saw the Endeavor nearby. I'm just gonna get the Kiri out. I know I said I wanted his quirk, but there's just a lot of, I fear, people nearby. He did go for the res. We have another res card too. We can start putting levels into here and then try to take over what I always call the AFO building. If people want to fight around this, we get some free falls. So, in a perfect world, they do. Which it looks like they're... Are we beneath me? See if I get lucky. You get a deku. Apply Embrittlement to him. Catch his Wake Up a little right there. He is going to get away, but that's fine. We'll go for another pull here. And just see... We get the deku again, sure. He's embrittled once more. He's trying to leave, but I mean, he's in a rough spot. Okay, at long last, we can get a quirk online. As long as my teammates don't hit him out the way. Okay, cool. We get a quirk online, we can also get our alpha maxed out, I suppose, and just once again collect ourselves. Now, it's making me very sad. The zone is forcing me out of the AFO building. I really wanted to stay here. I feel like I'm hearing people nearby still, so I'll still go for one last pull, but nah. Yeah, I wish the final zone, or I wish a zone would be in this building, because that building is so much fun to be in whenever you're playing AFO, but alas, I'm not going to take that fight. It looks like he got grabbed by the Shigaraki that I've been hearing nearby for like years. No, I was going to do a couple takes of beta, then melee him. Plus chaos kind of sucks. If he comes down with his beta, we can hit him out of it. Sadly, nah. I was going to risk trying to go into him for a little bit, but nah. Not going to work. I mean, we can still pressure you. I'll hit him out of that heal. I was going to say, like, you should be healing somewhere nearby. Let's do this. So apply some serious pressure. We do get the pull. I mean, Shigaraki's kind of a healthy character. We're getting group healed, though, so as long as he doesn't stop. Nice. Shigaraki's down. I don't know what level my deku is, but I'm just going to take Shigaraki, because it could be good for locking down areas. And we can just try to walk away and make our Gamma a little bit higher level too. I actually have some pretty good blues to give to my Mirio, so I'll drop him these to max him out. And in truth, let's check out Shigaraki's levels. His levels are actually really, really good. We just need to make use of them to maybe... Did he go into that room to heal? He did, huh? Let's put down a beta in this room. And then maybe catch him with the choke as well. This deku just took so much damage. Flood some alphas because obviously he wants to leave to just stop him from leaving too freely. And now we just slap that down. I think I'm going to keep Shigaraki ability for the rest of this match, right? His ability should serve me pretty well. It's a really big shame that that hits from even though that beta was like above us, it still hit us, which kind of sucks. Mirio's getting low. Does this guy have a group heal? Because Mirio, teleport to me, homie, if you need to. Teleport to me, homie. Teleport to me. Or Permian. Whatever you gotta do. Spin toss on top of that, I guess. I'm gonna just slap this down. Maybe go for a choke. See if I can get it. I don't even know where to look. Kaminari going down is not ideal. Who? I'm imagining they're fighting the, that Endeavor, right? They have to? I'm not even too sure. Can you just teleport to me? Well, I'm not even in, like, the safest spot. But I can position myself somewhere safe, and you can teleport to me. Surely. So I don't want to lose both of you. Can you... All I can do is hope that he will just keep himself up. That's all I can do. And I'll just try to flood some Shigaraki Alpha Decay over there. I mean, I guess I'll try to put myself... Is he on top of that or is he in there? I see him. We can slap this. Eat the full brunt of that. We do have Revenge Strike now kind of going active. I think I see Kiri's down in here, so I'm going to go here. Slap down this. We can get the Kiri out the lobby for good. There's also another Kaminari. I see. It's a shame that we don't have our... That shouldn't hit me anymore. It's out of the line of sight, right? Stuff Endeavor. That beta will be a problem for me. I'm just going to start flooding some of these. I will do everything I can. That Gamma still being... Or that beta still being active sucked. But I'm going to do everything I can to just hold this position. The Endeavor's above me healing, but luckily he doesn't realize that's going to suck. I can't move anymore. He's still flesh. He really wants to get his Kiri's tag, but I'm just not letting him have it, bro. We got to keep an eye out on him. If he wants to heal over there, we got to flood some decay. We need that Endeavor. We need Assault Endeavor out the way. How is he still alive? Dodge. I mean, because he's gonna have to land at some point. I'll go ahead and pop it. I see the gist of where he wants to go. We get the down on him at long last, and we have Revenge Strike active, so our Alpha's doing some really good damage. Can see that through, can put this here, can maybe, just maybe choke you. Revenge Strike is still active, so this is gonna hurt. Unfortunately, that hurts me a lot. 178 HP, we gotta play safe. Gotta play safe for the group hill. He has to get that group hill for me. And then we gotta see this down through on the Kaminari, who luckily decided to try to climb because he spent all his gammas hitting me. It should just be us and, what's his face, Cementos. So, I mean, we just need, I guess I'll max out this. With Shigaraki and, what is it, all for one abilities. If he cranks up, I can pull him. And then we also have Decay as well. Yo, this Shigaraki ability, he did me justice. He did me justice with that ability, man. I am so happy we came across that high-level Shigaraki, because, man, he helped me out a lot with that one. And that's like the massively fun thing about this character, right? Is, what is it? You become a 400 HP version of another character. It's not like Monoma, where Monoma becomes a version of a character with infinite cooldowns, but it's still nice, you know, getting that massive health increase and being 400 HP Strike Shigaraki, right? Now then, because I kind of got the Strike Shigaraki ability and never swapped off, I stopped going for pulls, so I stopped getting much value out of Embrittlement there. But we did get some good value, I want to say, out of Revenge Strike. Getting guard broken a few times, getting guard broken, then popping plus ultra so I can keep up the aggression. Having the plus ultra increase my damage, but also Revenge Strike increasing my damage as well was super, super nice to play around with. I do kind of wish we had a zone that really benefited AFO for pulls, though. Like, again, that one room that I always call the AFO room, it's such a fun room to play around with when there's a lot of people kind of forced to fight around it, because you're just going for the pulls, hitting people above you, below you, and just being, like, kind of a terror. I wish we could have had, like, an end game right there, so I could have been going for some pulls into, like, a melee for the Embrittlement and just, like, messing up people. But we only were able to do that to the Deku, and then the zone kind of forced us away, which was a bit unfortunate. That being said, though, let's keep it going and go into another match. Alright, well, this time we're taking a trip down to the shopping mall, but it looks like one team landing on us. All three people with 3 quirks I would not mind stealing, by the way. But the game plan with me, I'll try to take my time just ever so slightly. Try to get some levels into my beta, make my beta more useful. Then get Gamma to 4, because I think that's when Gamma gets a, like, range increase, which could be useful. Then try to max out the Alpha, maybe. And also, back up my Deku. We do have our beta at 4, which isn't too bad, but Deku is losing pretty roughly to this twice from the looks of it, right? Where is he? Is he not chasing you? Can I... Okay, I guess the guy who messed him up isn't chasing. I'm going to work my way to Endeavor, because I think Endeavor might need me next. Bro, it's so funny looking at Endeavor kind of hovering. Can I get a danger ping so I know where I should be looking? You know, I always try to go help my teammates, but I feel like I never know where to look. I never know where to look. Oh, apparently I should have been looking at myself, because I'm now getting hit with Mirio, Beta. It's early games, so that should be the only Alpha he has, right? He has no more movement beyond this Alpha. So, I mean, if I can just... What? 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 Why would you attack me if you were one-shot? What? What? I mean, I'll take the quirk. Okay. I might be actually going down here in a second. We gotta make use of the Mirio ability here and just try to get out of dodge. Both of them rounding that corner to attack me, terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. But you know what? Endeavor's healing my greens. I'm gonna heal my shields. We got Mirio ability, which is really good because that makes me a 400 HP Mirio. Though, I mean, he is level 1 across the board, which is not ideal. But we can attempt to just use it to, like, get out of jail free, I guess. Oh, Deku got grabbed by either an Abara or Shigaraki. He's also quite far away from me and Endeavor. I'm a danger ping because I don't think Endeavor realizes that Deku is getting destroyed yet. Again, he kind of strayed pretty far away from us. But the area he's in, I can hold down pretty effectively. Is it the Toga player? Was she... No? Homie... I'm gonna try to work my way here. We can just grab the person, possibly Shigaraki. Or maybe Shigaraki wants to give me that free jab. He's embrittled. I'll just let the full beta fly, and we'll try to catch his wake up. He should wake up with his Alpha, right? Or try to run up the wall, I guess. Because he popped a card. I'm gonna replace... I might regret this, but I'm gonna replace... Sorry that you were executing, but I'm gonna replace the... what is it, the Mirio ability here? Ooh, can I get... potentially some loot here? Fortunately, I cannot. Let's check out Shigaraki's levels. Ooh. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. He has a maxed out Gamma, which is interesting. I would have preferred this guy had he maxed out Beta, though. I think I would have really liked him having a maxed out Beta more. But he flood down some of these on the Hawks, just kind of strolling around. Potentially choke him out. I'll use for a little bit more movement. Alpha might go over that and just down you, right? Potentially. He is kind of low HP. Debating. I'll switch to my AFO ability because if we can just land a single alpha, we can get him down, but looks like he got away. I'm just going to danger ping so we're all on the same page of just like where I'm kind of converging. Missed that alpha. Hawks should be... Never mind. I thought Hawks would for sure catch her wake up. I only nicked her, but it's fine. Only got like a little bit of a hit. It looks like that was probably the Hawks that got down there. I'm going to choose to keep Shigaraki's ability. Mainly because, you know, his beta, while it's not level 9, level 7 beta is pretty big. So I'm content with keeping that. And we can just start putting levels now into the alpha again. And also try to get this res card if possible. Hammer dropped his res card for Deku, actually. I'd much rather all of us have a res card if the going gets tough. So I'll let him hold on to that. And I think I might have saw somebody this way. So I'll do a danger ping and we can try to work our way here and see what we can do over here. I did. Okay, yeah. No, this is the twice from earlier with the Mirio, possibly. Didn't really get too lucky with that pull. I also want to grab that, that was my Endeavor. Anytime I see an Endeavor orb, it kind of, like, jump scares me. Alright, we're gonna go here and go for the beta, then. From behind the compress. He should probably want to go for his Gamma. But this might, yeah, that should pull him out of it. We'll hit him with that into some alphas while he's embrittled. Just kind of rack on the embrittlement damage. He should want to definitely wake up and go for his thing. I'm gonna take it. Oh, no, I can't. I can't. Maybe. Nah. I'm gonna go around the corner and maybe pull him and maybe the Ochako. Let's see if I can get her as well. Nah. I'm gonna choose to take it. Shigaraki's beta could be fun to lock down spots, but I think Compress's teleport movement will just kind of come in clutch more. And I'll max out my Gamma since it's sitting at level 7, and it's right there. I do hear... I'm gonna try to go for this. Got the twice. Maybe I should have gone into the... Endeavor should be able to... Yeah, he should domain expansion this. The clone from behind me will be an issue, so we can try to get rid of that. And then he's going to want to tech this way. The beta should hit. The beta does get the down. I'm going to collect myself. Trust that one of them will maybe just confirm that for me. And then I'm also just going to go for a pull, because we just have a lot of people still here. Hit them all. I'll go for the beta. Nah. It's not really... That jab into, like, anything is not a true combo, right? It's just something I'm doing to kind of set up the embrittlement, potentially. But obviously that's a little bit risky. The Mirio still here along with the Ochako. That's a little bit risky to kind of go for. I'll go for another one of these though. And if I get somebody, I'll go straight into the beta. But nah, I'll go for a Team Blue instead to just keep Deku in the game. I mean, the Mirio and Ochako, I think they both left. If we have downtime, I really do want to check my Compress's level. So I'm actually going to do that right now. I have regrets. He doesn't even have trucks. Nor does he have a double teleport. So that kind of sucks. I low-key kind of wish I just had kept the Shigaraki ability. I remember, I think it was the last time I played AFO, someone suggested maybe whenever you, like, see it down, it'll show, like, if you're playing AFO at least, it'll show their levels maybe, like, above their head. So you kind of know in advance if you want their quirk or not. Because, I mean, if I know someone's levels and I know their levels aren't good, I'd hold on to someone else's, right? Because now I'm just feeling nothing but very strong regret for having that Shigaraki ability replaced now. Also, Monoma should be collecting... I passed him. So he's around the corner here. I'm gonna see if I can get the melee. He did that. Okay. This is getting a little bit dicey because the zone's getting smaller and smaller, and I'm seeing some scary characters, some Ochako, some high-level Shigaraki beta spreading. I want to definitely maybe get into the game room if possible and go for a pull, like right over here. Because it seems like a lot of... Don't know if we can get that stop in time. Nah. I gotta be very careful with how I'm rolling. Okay, I thought that maybe he was above me there. I'm just gonna go for the pull here. It could still be a good one. Unfortunately, it was not. We just have, like, again, a lot of, I feel, AoE attacks kind of ongoing. I can maybe just flood that. Rapid All Might. There's no Ochako disengaging over this way. So I'll go, like, right here, see if I can maybe get a pull. Do get the pull. That didn't knock her down instantly, which really sucks. But we can just get the down on her. I think that was a Assault Ochako, but it might be... Oh, teams with Compress, I was going to say, but it looks like it's not. He's going to get a res card, and that's kind of bad at this stage of the game. Oh, okay. Charge Hollow Purple, that's fine and smart. We need to get the Deku. He does get the down. Anyone else nearby, or, like, what's the situation looking like? I can confirm you're down. I'll just go for a pull here. I'm not sure if both these guys are down. The Mirio, I should have got his quirk. I have regrets. Deku has to get that group kill off, so we need to get the attention on us from this All Might. Maybe he still catches Wake Up. None of his moves have armor on hit. The issue is there's 2 All Mights. Or no, there's not 2 All Mights. There's just Monoma. It's just Monoma. It's just Monoma. We definitely, the All Might's still flesh. We just need... Is he going there to heal? I think he is trying to sneak a heal. I'll hit him through the wall. I'll just hold it. And then we can set this up. If he wants to run away, he gets pulled. But it looks like he kind of waited, and he's out of my range. Okay. Playing a game up to catch a Monoma. And he can... I'm just going to switch quirks, I guess. We'll see where he wants to land. And just fly straight up. I mean, he has his... he has that 1 Gamma active, so he can heal if he wants to. But he's got to land a single attack to make it fade. Cool. Are you a solo? Was it just you kind of running around? Is it over? It is indeed over. It is indeed over. That was a fun little in-game. Again, we just had a lot of, like, AoE attacks kind of flying about. The build, it's feeling pretty fun. It's feeling pretty fun. It's enjoyable, you know, pulling them in, going for the melee into something. Again, it's not a true combo. I can't melee and true combo, like, straight into an alpha, straight into a beta. At least to my knowledge, I don't think I can. So it's a little bit risky. I'm trying to go for, like, air pulls to maybe air melee somebody, and then as they're falling down, they land into the beta still, and then I can get some value out of that way. That could be a fun way to go about it, but all in all, feels pretty good so far. I still just regret giving up the Strike Shigaraki, what is it, his quirk, right? His quirk was probably the highest level one that I had, but I was, you know, the idea was maybe that compressed had like a higher level, either a maxed out Gamma, a Alpha at least a level 7, something that would be useful, but there's no way to check ahead of time what his quirk levels are. It's always kind of like, you're kind of gambling with this character on whether or not you're getting somebody with some decent levels, and since you can't upgrade the levels yourself, it's a pure gamble. It's a pure gamble. With that being said, let's go into the next match and continue checking out the build. Alright, this time, me and the fellas are taking a trip straight downtown, though it looks like they have an Ochako landing directly on them. I'm kind of hoping that they take her down, because having a Rapid Ochako, Assault Ochako quirk super early, I would not be opposed to that. But in any case, the game plan with me, it's going to be the same. Try to max out my beta with this character, because that move is super, super useful. Then, I usually kind of deliberate on maxing out either Gamma or Alpha second. I'll probably get Gamma to 4, I guess, and then Alpha to max. So my Alpha, when used with the Embrittlement combos, will be hitting somewhat hard. And then we'll kind of just go from there. Oh, I do see a Shigaraki saving a civilian. Put a stop to that. My Alpha's maxed out, my Beta's maxed out, so I can start working on potentially upgrading my... What is it? Nice choke. He might actually go down in that. Or he goes down to me after the fact. I'm just going to take his quirk. We can attempt to get some levels into my Gamma to get that max pull range. And I was kind of hoping... I'm going to do a Danger Ping. It's also... That's my Tamaki? Okay, I was going to say that's not my Tamaki, but it is. We can maybe, just maybe... You have no HP. That's armor, though, so I can't beat that, but... We just got to catch his wake up again. He might have the second... Beta, but it looks like he doesn't. I'm going to cut off this execution just because I want the quirk. But it looks like, yeah, my rainbows are taken. That's fine. I kind of want to check and see what level this All Might is before I get into a fight, so I'll do that right now. He's got splash damage, so I mean that's something, but that's not really what I was looking for too much. Do you want me to have that? Because yeah, I think he wants me to get the Gross card, because I was one away from a full one, but this All Might... Not really the levels I wanted, but you know what? I'll use him for movement should the time arise. Danger Ping? I mean, he pinged this way. If they're inside I see. Is it Bakio that he saw? Maybe. We can try to maybe... What is it? Hit him through the wall, and then quickly round the corner. Now, I was hoping he'd be just a little bit closer. I'll take my 1 Alpha. Though it looks like the knockback didn't get triggered. So the Monoma player will definitely be, flying away, right? I don't know where he flew to, so I'm not going to switch to All Might. Unfortunately, he gets away with this one. Though, you know what? We got another point of information up there. He could be doing a beam on that Monoma up there, right? Potentially. I mean, again, if they're in the building or something, I think I am hearing them. And I am seeing the Monoma. I'll go for a pull maybe right here. That's definitely going to catch the All Might. Monoma was too far away, unfortunately. We can knock him back. Looks like he's Rapid All Might. And the Monoma also has... Let's hope that air melee would connect. I mean, we do have All Might and Brittle, so probably just need to connect, keep it up top. Just need to connect like 1 Alpha, maybe 2, while he has this Brittle effect on him. Just a matter of actually, where'd he land? I'm just seeing the fight through a little bit. Nice down on my teammate's part. Maybe that was down on the All Might. Okay, nice. He ended up finding the All Might and taking him down. That's good. He's gonna get beamed from the looks of it. And also hit with the enemy Monoma. At the very least, I can maybe just pressure this guy over here, just get a shot or two into him with the All Might Alpha that I got equipped. And then, because I am planning on switching off, I'll see if I can hit him through the ground with the All Might Tornado and then just go for this. Did we get lucky? We did not get lucky. Is that that was a Mirio. Hold on. We can most definitely punish him for doing that. We're not going to get there in time to go for a melee, so that's a little bit rough, but that's fine. We just need... I didn't know he would go for me. Okay. We're getting to the point where... kind of getting jumped. And also the Mirio kind of maybe wants me. I do have group hills that I can go for. It's just a matter of just getting to a position where I can do it. Is she going to go up here? Yeah, she is. Sorry, homie. I need you to back off me. Your Mirio might check around here, so I'm going to keep moving over here maybe. And see if I can get this this group hill off, potentially. I mean, I hear them on the staircase clear as day, right? Staircase or this room. I'm going to danger ping this and just go... Second one might find it smart? Nah. I'm going to go to the teammates. I'm going to go to my fellas. We can maybe intercept her, potentially. We do get the interception, and we end up getting the down on her. I'm going to go ahead and just take her quirk, then. Because at this stage of the game, she should be a higher level than the All Might was. And her cooldowns are pretty quick, right? So I wouldn't mind, having access to her abilities. And then we can maybe... There's an All Might this way. Can maybe get some damage. I'm trying to keep an eye out as well. I didn't think he would come back and suplex me after getting guard broken, I'll be honest. But I mean, he gets messed up by Tamaki. We just gotta catch this guy's wake up. And then try to quickly go for this group hill. Tamaki's going for the confirmation. Hopefully Shigaraki can just keep himself in the game for a little bit while we get this to him. I guess the rapid All Might ability could have been fun to mess around with, but it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We can just... That's a Nejire in the sky beaming you, right? I see her. Can see if we can get her. She keeps jumping. I saw my effect, AFO effect on her, so I thought I got the pull. But unfortunately, I just did not. Fellas. It's a tech Dabi we're fighting. It looks like he might have went up top, right? He definitely went up top. He can apply Embrittlement. Go ahead and go for some alphas as well after the fact. Alpha's hitting for 93 thanks to the Embrittlement boost. Hit him out of his thingy. He does have to pop that, but you know what? I'm gonna go for another pull. Into an air melee, I was gonna say. Nice down. He plus ultra. I'm gonna have to help Shigaraki confirm this. The new issue is just Tamaki ended up losing his one. Looks like he got dipped by, I guess, a Monoma who also had his ability, which kind of sucks, but we can bring him back very quickly, so it shouldn't be too detrimental to our team, hopefully. I'll just go for the res right here and now on his body, and he can just get all his old loot. Hopefully he can stay safe. I think I hear the sound. Yeah, Shigaraki's definitely fighting. Alright, we're going down low. I'll see if I can apply this. Jump. We can set up another one to go for the tried and true combo. I did get a big pull. Can I capitalize off it, though? And Mirio, Gamma does knock me back, which kind of sucks. Just kind of seeing... Nah, she's gonna attack me, yeah. I was gonna say, just kind of seeing how things are going. I'll try to pop this team full I got here. But I'm not sure that's gonna come to pass. Instead, I'll just use the Assault or Chaco ability that I've been holding on to just reposition a little bit. Hopefully, again, that Shigaraki can just stay alive. And we can just get this group hill to the fellas. He should live through this. Nice. Now we just gotta see this team fight through a little bit, maybe. And see if I can maybe just get a float on someone. Is he gonna come this way? Nah. Nice grab. Nice. He has a Froppy, though, so I'm gonna help you confirm this. Just to kind of make sure that res does not take place. And then if Froppy, he hits somebody. Nice. I think that was a down on Froppy, so it's just a Mirio who could teleport to her, but it looks like he's not. Can we get a float on Bakugo, maybe? Or actually, I'm going to switch quirks. We can try to just pull in the Monoma here. Who... I mean, you're going to have to leave Storm. You're a rapid, basically, right? You have to desperately want to leave, yeah? I'm not gonna linger in Storm for too long to grab the loot over there. We're just going to get what we can and just kind of get out of dodge. Do I want Monoma's ability? It could be fun. Mix matching quirks, but you know what? I'm just gonna get him out. We just have one team left from the looks of it. Just a matter of where they at, though. I say one team left. Ooh, I guess we have no one left. It seems as though the last one was that Mirio who might have gone for that Froppy stack, because that is the area she went down in. And he just kind of got down himself. He was too low HP, I guess. That's quite a very fast match, but you know what? We got some value out of the build. I'm not too sure I used Revenge Strike too much. I don't think I got guard broken too much in this match. But we got some good value out of Embrittlement, just kind of mailing people and having the alpha hit a little bit harder, the beta hit a little bit harder. Definitely felt really good to utilize. Alright, that's going to do it for the video. I really do hope you enjoyed. If you give it a like, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts down below on the build, as well as with AFO's little buff, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later.